sunshine and to share with you beautiful ones that I've just picked. This little darling rose is still growing and looking gorgeous. Isn't it sweet? It's a little bit prickly, but it's so pretty. It's got a very light scent to that one. I'll show you these teeny tiny ones. They are the smallest little flowers in the garden, and they've got these tiny little leaves. See, these little coloured leaves, these little autumn toned leaves, and they're a perennial, and I'm not sure its name, but it's so cute. I just started growing them last year, and they're coming back now. They're pinks and whites and just adorably cute. It's teeny tiny, but so cute and melty, the little colours. Delicate, so delicate and sweet. Just adorable. They've only just started to flower again, these ones. Just a little while ago they started to flower again. They've been dormant over the winter. This is a little one that starts off pink and then it changes colour. It begins with the little rose being pink, and I think this might be called iceberg. I'm not sure. It's a tiny rose with a very delicate scent, and it's a climbing one, and it's very thorny. You don't want to grab it hard, but it's just so cute. And if it's well back out of the way, it's all good. And we've got some rainbows. Can you see them up there? The rainbows are shining for us today. Yay! There might be even some turn up on me. See how cute that is? That's its tiny little bud. I picked one of its buds and one that had started to flower. Just adorable. So cute. I'll pop those to the side. I even picked some of the daisies that are growing in the rustic wheelbarrow at the back. Picked a couple of those to show you, to bring inside. It's nice to look at them in the garden too. I film them often in the garden, but it's also nice to bring them inside and enjoy them inside. And then we can look at them together. It's so pretty and relaxing, just gentle and lovely and swirly. They look lovely in the vase too. All these flowers are going to go in the vases later. They won't fit in one vase, they'll fit in about 3. This little one is called the fairy, and I just love it. Some little tiny buds on it, can you see? And this one's that start to flower. It's just gorgeous. It's all coming up. For the last few weeks, it's been getting more and more buds on it, and more are starting to flower now. It'll flower for quite a few more weeks, maybe months. And same with that little one here. This one flowers for months as well, so we get to enjoy it for a long time. I love that. And this one's been going for quite a few months already. And the rustic wheelbarrow, putting on its show pretty flowers. And this little one, only in the last few weeks it started to flower. This one's a bit more short season for that. And these little ones, I'm hoping they're going to be for right through to autumn. I'm hoping that they're like a little ground cover, and I'm hoping that they're going to, spread out and grow. This one, I pruned it back hard, and now it's reaching for the sky again. It's grown right up. This was one of the lower flowers. It's my very vintage, old-fashioned rose that I've had that was here when I moved here, and it's been here for a good 80 years. It's a lovely old rose. It's delightful. Its colour is quite different when it's in bud, but there wasn't a bud to pick to show you the difference. This is when it's flowering. It's just this glorious melty pink with this little hints of cream in it, and it's all sort of puffy here, and opens up even more. It's really, really delightful. I just love it. I wish it was growing lower so I could pick all its loveliness and bring it inside to enjoy. Well, not all of it. I want some out there, but yeah, it grows so high. And I got the chainsaw and took it down, and now it's right up there again. I don't know. It likes to be high, I guess. It wants to reach for the sky. I was hoping it would grow longer and downwards, sideways, so that it was easier to pick. So gorgeous, isn't it? Let's see what else we've got. We've got lots more to look at. This is my other favourite one. This one's got a long growing season, so you'll have seen this in my garden videos and in my one where I put some flowers in to share before. And I think it's going to be around for another month or more. It's just delightful. It flowers for a long time, right over summer, so several months. Of this darling little pink one. These little fluffy balls. Look at them. They're shaped like little cups or little, just tiny. So cute. It's like tiny little peonies or something. But this is again a thorny little one. When I was picking it, it got me. It was a bit rascally. I had to remove its little tiny little prickles from my skin. It was rascally, but it's so pretty. I forgive it. Now this is something special. Someone's getting it all over me. It's so special. I'm rubbing myself in it. It's the very first of these. Oh, I can't remember the name, but it's a peony that's a tuber that I planted several years ago. I planted 3 of them or 4 of them, and this is the very first one that's got to this stage. The name Cirrus something or other comes into my head, but probably wrong. But it's a lovely pink peony. It's not like my mauvey pink peonies that I've got on my peony tree. This is one that just dies right back and then comes back in the springtime. After the winter, dies right back, this one, because it's a tuber. I'm very excited to have the first one. I think I filmed it when it was just literally growing in the garden, and I was hoping that it wouldn't die before I knew that I had to leave it to at least this stage before I picked it, otherwise it would just dry up and go wonky. But once it gets to this stage, it's pretty safe to pick it. So, I'm getting little bits of peony all over me and other little grasses from the garden. So pretty. Oh, I can't wait for it to go boom and show all of its beauty. I'll put it in the vase and hopefully it will just open up for me and show me all its gorgeousness. Oh, I might have to film that when that happens. Show you. That'd be exciting. This little one, this is called, I call it a sweetheart rose. It's a Cecily Bruna. It's one of the prickly ones that, not prickly. Yep, let me get it right here. It's one of the ones that is practically thornless. It's really good. And I have this growing places where, foot traffic and play going on because it's safe and it's not going to hurt anybody. We can run around it and have the big fun and the big play without worrying about getting a prickle in us. There's a whole lot. I brought in quite a few of these little ones because they're just adorable in various stages of bloom. They're just gorgeous, aren't they? So delicate, just so dreamy and gorgeous. I just adore them. Melty, soft. Can you see that they're just a little hint of pink and a little bit creamy, but there is definitely some pink going on. They're just dreamy, so pretty. Ah, I love them. Now, my poppies, they've come out. I got one of a different colour this year. I was so excited. One had a pinky one, because I always get this colour every year. They pop back up. And they're always this colour, and I love it. But I would like to have one different, or a slightly different shade of a poppy. And the pink one, I was so delighted, but that was the only one. And I think I filmed it because I was so excited. I think I filmed it to show you a wee while ago when it popped out. Now it's died back, but it has seed pods, but I can't remember which one, otherwise I'd harvest the seeds and scatter them merrily. I don't know which one, because lots of them have died back. I should have put a little stake or something. I know next year I will learn from experience. Yes. Next time I'll make a little mark next to the one that's different, so that I can do something wonderful with the seeds. It's lovely though. I've got lots of these growing in the garden all over the place. They like to pop up. Self-seed. And this little darling one, prickly as anything, but cute as anything too. Just adorable. Like little cake icing. So pretty and dreamy, and brighter than the others. Even brighter than this one. They're different shades, see? They've all got their own little thing going on. It's the fairies, that colour. They're all just gorgeous. They all just melt in together and look wonderful. Just as a visual delight out in the garden. I just love it, seeing them come to life and watching them bloom and grow. Just gorgeous. So relaxing and just lovely. This is another one. I've got a little spider coming. It's all right, I'll take you up later. Now this one, I don't know what it is, but it's pretty, and I've got quite a lot of it. It's got this delicate little pink flowers and these funny little seedy pod things going on. I picked one to show you. It's pretty. I've got quite a lot of it growing along one border. It's nice. Something different out. This darling little tiny camellia. It's one of the very last ones. They've died back for the season, but I found this little baby one hiding in amongst the leaves. It's just dreamy and cute. So sweet. Did we look at this one? I think we might have. This one grows all along the edging. Let's move along, because I think we've seen that. This little one. This is the one I call the snapdragon. I think I've shown you this before. They're still flowering. It's lovely, this little part that comes down. And you're not supposed to do this. Look, it looks like a little. Can make it talk. Isn't it adorable? It's a really nice, bright, sort of fuchsia, plummy, with a mauvey. Yes, it's got lots of colours going on. I don't know, it's like, yeah. And look inside its mouth, its little teeth. It's so cute and funny. I don't know why this flower always amuses me, but it does. It's just so cute. So a lot of ones going to come out soon, but there's quite a few of them, and they're all flowering. They're growing nicely in the garden at the moment. This is one of the lantern flowers, and it's still in flower. I don't think it's got a lot longer left in its season, but there's still lots of buds, so maybe another few weeks or maybe a month. It's rather nice. It's something different. See how it like that. That's how it hangs off the tree. They just hang down like this. And they arch and sway, and they're rather gorgeous. They've got a lovely way they hang. I just like the arching branches and the way they like this. They're all delicate, moving in the breeze, just gorgeous. It's really relaxing and dreamy. A few more, just a few more. This one, it likes to take hold in the garden. It flowers for a long time and it pops up everywhere. And it's very sweet. It's a very pretty little one. The only thing I find with this is that its roots are really well established and they're big, thick roots, and when you put them out it takes a whole big pile of soil. They're not shallow rooted, they kind of disrupt all around them. So there's certain parts of the garden I love them, but when they make their way in other places where there's more delicate little flowers that need their space and don't want to be uprooted by the roots of this one, they can be a little bit naughty. Little bit. They've got these sweet little, are they little like snapdragon flowers? No. I'm imagining them now. I thought they were miniature versions of this on it. They're nothing like it. Just having a moment of silliness. It's okay, but it's pretty colour. They put on a really big show, you know. They spread out, and there's one arching here, arching there. Just lovely, but not in the wrong place. They're in amongst all the little delicates. They kind of, can try and take over. A bit rascally, that one. These little ones, I think they're called Aquilegia, and the other name for them is granny bonnets. Though I'm not sure why they got that name, because they don't really look like a granny bonnet, but they look so cute. They're just sweet. They pop up every year. They self-seed and pop up. I have them in this colour, which is really delightful. And I also have them in a dusky pink in another part of the garden. They just come up willy-nilly wild and enjoy themselves self-seeding. I'm going to finish off with this lovely rose. This is an iceberg rose. It's quite scented, and I've got a bit much. I should have just brought in one, and then it would have been easier to show you. But they're so pretty. Look, this one's got all these buds in various stages. That's why I brought this in, to show you its different stages. So you've got this little one just coming out. It's smaller than that when it begins, but that's its early stage. Then it goes into this shape. Then it moves into this slightly more open stage, and then down to here. And finally it opens right up, and you can see right in its middle. And then it starts to be needing to be dead-headed, because it starts to go wilty around the edges and stuff. But as long as you take off the ones that are overly open, all the new ones just keep coming. And they come for a long time. You get months and months. And it's nice. It's a nice scent. It's not too heady, not too overpowering. This is enough for me in the home, of these roses, because they do have a scent. That's just enough. Any more than that would be too much in a vase at once. But most of them don't have any scent, or the tiniest, lightest scent. This is, of the ones I brought inside, this the headiest scent-wise. This one I think will be going outside, because that kind of affects my allergies, and I don't normally pick the poppies to bring them indoors. I just leave them looking nice in the garden outside, but I wanted to show you. So I put one in so you could get a good look at this lovely poppy. Just because we've seen roses before, I think. We haven't had a really good look at the poppy. See what's going on in there. It's almost like velvet. See all its little fluffy insides. This black part's almost like a velvet. It's rather gorgeous. Quite dreamy and beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me. I had a lovely time showing you the flowers from the garden. I had fun picking them too to bring in to show you. And now I'm going to go and put them in vases and pop a few of them back outside. You have a wonderful night and a good, restful, happy sleep. And wake up and be all re-energized and ready for the day ahead, filled with happy thoughts. See you, everybody. I'll see you again soon.